What is good? What is really good, my people? It is UK. Try to brother Dr. Blick, the darkest man around us. Today, guys, I'll be reviewing chapter 846 of One Piece. But anyway, guys, get your fried chicken, get your Kool-Aid, and sit them cheeks down. Because you definitely know, this UK Try to brother will be going ham on this video. So without further ado, let me just get on with this. So first of all, I gotta start off by saying thank you. And when I mean thank you to every single one of you guys that commented on the last video I made, that supported me, that actually helped me throughout everything that's been happening. And I just gotta say thank you to everyone. Like, it's just been truly amazing. Things are looking a lot better. Things are progressing. She's back at home now. Things are actually looking a lot better, even though she's still sick at this moment in time. But I just gotta say thank you to the stuff that you put on Twitter. Thank you to the stuff that you said. And thank you to the kind words that you said. You guys are, like I said, like my second family. Like, YouTube is an amazing thing, and I'm so happy that I'm doing this, and I'm so happy that there are people out there that care a lot about me as a person. But anyway, guys, let me just get on with this One Piece chapter 846 review. And I gotta start off by saying that I thought this chapter would be a lot better than it actually was. And what I mean by that, I'm not saying the chapter was bad, because I thoroughly enjoyed the chapter. Like, these chapters have been rolling out amazing. Like, the information that they packed in this chapter was truly amazing. But what I mean that it wasn't as good as I expected it to be, it wasn't as good as I expected it to be in terms of the reception that I was seeing on Twitter. Like, I see people going 1,000 out of 10, 13 out of 10. Like, the last things at the end was so hype. Everything was just jaw-dropping, mind-blowing. People were even saying that this was rumored to be chapter of the year. So me going into this chapter, I was just like, Lord have mercy, bruh. This is gonna be one hell of a chapter. This is gonna be a chapter that we're gonna look back and go, Lord have freaking mercy. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be a chapter that gets us our minds blown. That's what I was going into it as. Like, obviously I have the open-minded aspect, but knowing that people are saying that this chapter is good, the expectation subconsciously raises higher than it would normally be. So I went into this chapter. I enjoyed the chapter. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed the chapter. A lot of shocking things happened. Luffy was still fighting against Big Mom's crew, and the struggle was real. And another thing I like about this chapter is the fact that we get to see Nami putting in work. And Nami said the weather clouds that Big Mom, the thunder clouds that Big Mom was using, Nami said she can easily manipulate it and she can easily use it. And seeing what Nami can do, and seeing Nami having a big helping hand in terms of Luffy trying to take down Big Mom's army that he's taking on, it's truly amazing. But the outcome, well, my voice kind of cracked. But the outcome that ended up happening was the outcome that was expected to happen. The fact that Luffy was going to lose. Luffy did lose. Like we said, if Jinbei or someone does not come in to help Luffy, they are going to lose. They are going to be captured, they are going to be caught, and they are going to be taken away back to Big Mom's castle. Like, they're going to be taken away back there, bruh. And that's what happened. Luffy got dirtily tag teamed. And when I mean dirtily tag teamed, like, there was this like, two people came at him, and they armored hockey on both hands, by the way. They collided their fists into his face, and then you just see Luffy look up saying, I'm not gonna move. And just grab him, and they grab Nami, and they take both of them away. Seeing that, I was just like, wow. Like, that was unexpected. That was unexpected. And then the chapter goes towards what's happening with Sanji, and how Sanji's saying that, can you let my friends go? Can you let the Straw Hats go? Let them leave this island safely. I'm not gonna leave. I'm not gonna do any funny business. I'm gonna stay here, and I'm gonna go through with the wedding. Just let my friends leave. And Big Mom's like, of course. Like, Sanji was like, what? Like you're not gonna, like, be difficult. She's like, I'm a reasonable person. At this moment in time, you and Pudding getting married is my main priority. So whatever the Straw Hats have done, I'm just gonna let it slide. I'm gonna turn the eye. I'm a reasonable person. I can negotiate. So I'm gonna let it slide. I'm gonna act like nothing happened, even though they took down Cracker, even though they caused so much trouble on this island. I'm gonna let it all slide. So it's gonna be weird what's gonna happen with Luffy, because we all know for a fact, even though Sanji's got them in a situation that they can leave, Luffy ain't gonna leave. He's still gonna try and actually get to Sanji. He's still gonna try and actually get Sanji to join him and to leave. He's still gonna not leave. So there's gonna be conflict either way. There's gonna be conflict either way. It's interesting to see what's gonna happen on that point. And then we fast forward to the fact that we get to see Pedro and Brook. And bear in mind, before we see Pedro and Brook, we get to see Commander Smoothie. And she and her bounty, bruh. Lord have mercy. 900 and I got a quick look at this paper. 932 million berry bounty. Lord have mercy, bruh. And I mean, Lord have mercy. Like, seeing these bounties just makes me think, okay, we see Commander Smoothie with 932 million berry bounty. We see Jack with 1 billion berry bounty. That makes me think, okay, what is someone like Dragon's bounty gonna be? Like, if you're seeing these people who are literally not even the main, they're not even the main person running the crew. You're seeing them bounties being heavy and big like that. I just wonder what the Top Gun's bounties are gonna be like. I wonder what's like the main people, the people that are actually running the crap's bounties gonna be like, because you're seeing these people hit 900 and then you see Luffy and Law like barely scrape 400 like million, bruh. That is mind-boggling and that is absolutely crazy. So after the whole introduction of Commander Smoothie, it basically goes on to Tamago talking about Pedro. And what he said about Pedro was that he is shocked that Pedro appeared 5 years later back on this very same island. Yes, guys, yes, boys and girls, Pedro, his cheeks was here 5 years ago. Pedro appeared on this island 5 years ago and he was nicknamed the Poneglyph Thief. And do you know what that means? That means he either knows someone that can read the poneglyphs, or he actually is with someone that is interested in being Pirate King. And seeing that, for me personally, it kind of raises the eyebrow. And what I mean by that is, it kind of raises the eyebrow due to the fact that, does Pedro have a second agenda? Is Pedro hiding something? Is he really for the Straw Hats? Like, just put that in mind. I may be jibber-jabbering. I'm just saying random stuff off the top of my head. This is pretty much fresh out of me reading the chapter. And like, seeing that is kind of iffy, because if Pedro was interested in finding the poneglyph 5 years ago, what makes you think that he is not still interested in finding the poneglyphs right at the second? Because if you're looking for the poneglyphs, you have an agenda, you have an aim, you have a target. There's a reason why you want it. There's a reason why he is nicknamed the Poneglyph Thief. Bear that in mind. I'm just saying, I might be wrong, I might be jumping to conclusions. I'm just saying that I feel like Pedro is up to something. We may not know at this current moment in time, but Pedro's up to something, and we are going to find out in the upcoming chapter and in the future arcs whether Oda's going to reveal in this arc, whether it's going to reveal in the next arc. We're going to find out the true, like the true agenda for Pedro, if you know what I'm saying. So Tamago carries on talking, and he says that these road poneglyphs are very highly valued by Yonkos. And what I mean by that, I mean that they are willing to steal one off each other. And when you're stealing something of a Yonko, you already know that there's a risk. There's a high risk of getting caught. So since they're willing to steal of another Yonko, that means that they're willing to take the risk of getting caught, and they're willing to take the risk of having to go into battle with another Yonko. So you already get a picture of how highly these road poneglyphs are valued. And it also is truly amazing to see that all these people are fighting for the road poneglyphs, but yet they most likely can't even read the road poneglyphs, you know what I'm saying? That's what got me thinking that Nico Robin is going to play a big part in terms of helping them get to Raftel. Obviously, all the characters are going to play a big part in this, like seeing what Nami did in today's chapter, putting in the work, trying to help Luffy out in terms of fending off all these people from Big Mom's army. So seeing that happen, that was pretty dope for Nami's end, and seeing all the progression that these characters have gone through is truly amazing and it's truly dope. This chapter was a solid chapter. It wasn't really a mouth-watering chapter, not a chapter that was like outrageous as what people are saying on Twitter. It was a solid chapter. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. But as a whole, I want to know what you guys think about this chapter. And also, before I end this video, I just want to put out there that Pedro said to Brooke that whatever happens, we need to get off this island, we need to leave, we need to go as soon as possible. And that got me raising the eyebrow that Pedro knows that he's kind of wanted in this area, and they're in a dilemma. No one's leaving. Luffy is pretty much caught, but they're gonna let him go. But Luffy is not gonna leave. We all know Luffy is not gonna leave the island without Sanji. We all know Luffy is not gonna leave the island without Sanji. So we're in a dilemma that Pedro is saying we gotta sort our shit out and leave. We got Nami and Luffy pretty much cool. We got Sanji saying that I'm getting married, bruh. Big Mom, don't worry about me. I'm gonna get married. So we're in a situation that everybody is doing different things. So it's making the future chapters so juicy in terms of what's gonna happen next in One Piece. I'm so freaking hyped for the future. I'm so freaking hyped to see what's gonna happen next. One Piece has always got me in this situation, just wondering what's gonna happen next. A solid chapter by Ichiro Oda. Amazing chapter. Okay, not really amazing, it was a solid chapter like I said. But as a whole, guys, I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think the chapter was 10 out of 10? Or do you guys think it was a solid 8.5, which I would rate the chapter in my personal opinion? But as a whole, guys, I want to know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below, because this has been UK Trotter Brother Dr. Blick, the darkest man around, and it's time for me to put down that fried chicken and the Kool-Aid and wrap up this video. So please comment and subscribe. I know I say this all the time, but at the end of the day, I'm just saying, please leave a like, rate, and enjoy this video. And yes, I'll catch you next week, guys. I just want to say thank you very much for the amazing support. It really means a lot. And like, you guys motivate me to do YouTube, and I love it so much. But anyway, guys, I'll catch you next one, guys. Bye.